All right, guys, some breaking information as the hurricane hunters have made the first pass of their morning travels. The first one, of course, is the Air Force plane that left Curacao. The plane that's coming from the north is the NOAA plane from Lakeland. They have not gotten in there yet. But the news from the United States Air Force as they went through this thing, 893.5 millibars. That's the drop. Okay, remember, we started with the 901 from the 5 a.m. advisory. Didn't change at 8 because we didn't have a plane out there. Now we do. Now we've gotten a drop to 893 millibars. Incredible. That is the fourth lowest pressure on record in the Atlantic Basin right now, as I'm telling you about it. And you saw the wind from the hurricane hunters up around 200 miles an hour. There it is right there. It's actually off the scale. We only go to 200 on our chart here. So absolutely incredible. All right. So now they go out the east side of it, obviously they're going to measure the length of those hurricane force winds. How far out do they extend from the center? And likely the northern part of this kind of inner, not the most inner eye wall, but the kind of this outer eye wall is coming on shore right now. Those are going to be sustained hurricane force winds down near the Black River area and down in toward Jamaica. Absolutely unbelievable sight. The visible imagery is coming in, and Steph pointed this out earlier. When we kind of zoom in here, you'll see what I'm talking about. You can see these striations. They look like eyelashes coming off of this thing. These are gravity waves, and they are almost symmetric coming away from the center. And look at the lightning. This thing is still deepening. It's still intensifying before it comes ashore. Say a lot of prayers for Jamaica, guys. They're going to need it. Here's Black River. Here you can see that sustained hurricane force wind now coming ashore. The 150 to 200 plus mile an hour winds are in this red area, okay? And you can see that's actually the center is only 22 miles offshore. Veronica, go to the outside of that bright red. I want to see what that is in terms of how close it is. It's probably like 17, miles or so. Well, 10 if you go to the blue ring. All right, so it's not far. We're not far from getting the worst of this coming on shore near Black River here. So, just the blue, the red, this is what we're looking at here. This is all coming ashore. We're talking about winds that are going to be likely sustained over 150 miles an hour. We have 100 here. This I don't think is doing it justice. And then eventually, as we get to lunchtime, Montego Bay from the north and east, 100 plus mile an hour gusts. Incredible. And likely sustained winds, actually, at that. We may gust to 200 in some of these places. And remember, there are mountains in between here. Some of these go up 2, 4, 5,000 feet, and we're going to see, the winds at even a higher rate the higher up you go. What did you say, Veronica? 180. Okay, so they jumped up to 180 with the winds officially. 896 is the pressure that they're going to adjust to. So we do at 896. I'm trying to think of where that is. It's top 7. Okay, we know that. We know it's top 7 in terms of pressure. So here you go. There's always adjustments that are made from the plane. Did we get the exact reading? Were we, is the barometer a little off? This, that, and the other thing. But either way, it's horrible. It's horrible. 180, and of course, pressure down there in the sub 900 millibar range. Now, it's going to weaken a little bit as it comes towards southern Cuba, but not a whole heck of a lot. We may still have a bona fide Cat 4 here coming across southern Cuba, which will weaken further by what are the tallest mountains in Cuba right here. They sit right, you couldn't have put this thing in a better spot. But either way, Cuba's going to get whacked big time. Then the Turks and Caicos as we go through the day tomorrow. So it'll be a daytime situation for you, nighttime for Cuba. But winds are going to be upwards of 90 to 100 miles per hour here. That's why we have hurricane warnings. And you can see Clarence Town touching 100, Clockburn Town as well. These very small islands. There's going to be a lot of help needed here, guys. I can't sugarcoat this. This is horrible. Horrible.
I'm with you, kind of speechless at this moment, getting chills.